What is up, Hammerheads? Welcome back to the Forge. Today, we're going to be talking about my favorite coffee system. Stay tuned. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Forge. Today, I'm doing a review on one of my favorite coffee systems, the Stanley Classic Pour Over. So, first and foremost, Stanley is not a sponsor of this channel, but if they would like to be, I like your coffee cups. But I wanted to talk about this because I use it every day, and I really like the way this system works, especially because it's just me and my wife drinking coffee, and it felt like a coffee maker itself just didn't get hot enough for what we wanted. You know, like it hits a certain temperature and it stops, and it just didn't do like we wanted it to do. And with all the cleaning and everything with it, we didn't care for the Keurigs. So I come across this system about 6 or 8 months ago, and we have used it. I use mine every day. There's a couple of cons that I have with it, but it's not, the pros outweigh those, and it's not the end of the world in my mind. And it still makes it a very good value. Just throwing it out there, these are like 35 bucks on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. And they come in a few different colors, like white, black, I want to say blue, and a copper color, and maybe pink. I can't remember all the colors, but I'll have a link in the description. But getting into the review on this, guys, I absolutely really like the way this filter is set up. It's a 3-part filter. You have the main part that holds your coffee, and then here's your stainless steel filter. Now, as you can see, guys, it's very small mesh, but if your coffee is really fine, it will get into your coffee cup. Some of the grounds will get down in there. I'll go into more detail about that here in a second, because that is one of the cons, but just giving you a heads up on it. But I do like how this filter is made, because I don't have to use paper filters and have that excess waste. I have just this stainless filter. And then you have where it attaches, and all of this just hooks together and just screws in. But I really like that this is a universal filter system. I can put it on this coffee cup. I can put it on a small ceramic coffee cup. I can put it on a 30-ounce Yeti. I can put it on a big pot, as long as the screw-in section and that ring fits. So if this will fit inside and this right here will fit over the lip, then it will work. And I really like that, because if you're out and you're camping or whatever, you only need to bring this, and then everybody in camp can make coffee their way, their roast, their blend that they like. And it's quick and easy. Just rinse it with a little bit of water, put it on the next coffee cup, put your coffee in, pour your hot boiling water over the top of it. I mean, it's that simple, that fast. The cup itself, I really like the design of, because it's a basic coffee cup. And y'all can see my stickers I threw on there. I've got my screaming dinosaur and my Bigfoot. It is double-walled stainless steel. It does have a pop-on lid, and I'll talk about one of my cons here in just a second. It holds, I think, like 6-8 ounces. I didn't look at that, but it's a standard size coffee cup, you know. But being able to have the versatility of going to different size cups, you can have the size of coffee cup you would like. But it'll hold your liquids hot for about 3 hours. After about the 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on where you're at and how cold it is. One of the reasons why it doesn't hold liquids as hot is because this is open here in the center. And I kind of think, and that's one of my cons, is if it had like one of the little slide tops like most of the other cups have, where you could close it off and hold that heat in, I think it would last longer. That's just my personal thought on it, and that's one of my cons, is that I really don't like that it doesn't have a way of closing up. I mean, I have accidentally bumped this over in my truck and spilt coffee everywhere, or bumped it, and you know, I mean, it's just very easy for it to pour out. Where if you had that slide over, it would help protect it a little bit. It wouldn't be perfect, but it would help protect it a little bit and help keep the heat in. I like the handle size. I can get 3 fingers in there very comfortably. And the outside of it stays good and cool because, like I said, it's double wall stainless. The only other con that I have on this, and it was what I was saying with the filter, is we use pre-ground coffee. We use McCafe, we'll use Scooters, and a couple other brands that we like. But if it's a finer grind, then it will, the finer dust, I guess I should say, in the grind, will seep through the filter holes and get down in your coffee. I personally don't mind that because by the time I've gotten down to the last few gulps of coffee, it's already cooled down too much for me anyways, that I don't like the taste. So I'm probably not going to finish that gulp anyways. Every once in a while I'll get down there and go, I was hoping for a few more sips. But the majority of the time, I generally don't finish those last couple of teaspoons that are in there. But like I said, that is my only con on it. But other than that, guys, for the price, for the and what you get of the versatility of being able to take this with you if you're car camping, if you're traveling for work, really it would be a great desk setup too, because you have everything you need to make you a cup of coffee. You're not having to go use the company's, you know, coffee maker and having to, you know, deal with all of that. You just get you some boiling water, and a lot of the dispensers will have hot enough water on the coffee makers to be hot enough to do your coffee right. And then you can just sit at your desk and make you a nice cup of coffee. It's not the coffee that's been sitting there for 2 hours and things like that. And especially, like I said, on camping trips, if there's more than one of you and everybody has their coffee they like a certain way, you make yours, clean it out, hand it to the next person. So, I mean, it's a very versatile system. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I really enjoy this system. And for about 35 bucks, you can't really beat this because you can do so much with it. I'm sure there's other things you could do with making tinctures and things like that with this setup because of the filter and being able to pour hot water over it. So if you try it out, guys, and you make teas and other stuff with it, let me know how it works out. But guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Keep hammering.